Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the final match with Panharmonument. Okay, we got lots of planes. That's nice. This is actually totally keepable, too. It has a lot of the stuff that we want. All we really want out of this is maybe, like, a Thalia's Lieutenant. Maybe an Angel of Invention. We're going to play a Planes and a Thraben Inspector. Get a clue token, and we will pass. Opponent plays a swamp. Okay. Could be zombies. That would be bad. There's a Thalia's Lieutenant. Well, this is a pretty good hand. I'm okay with this. I'm going to save Thalia's Lieutenant since we have Panharmonicon, though. Not going to play aggro. Especially if my opponent is playing zombies, I'm not going to be able to match their aggro. I'm going to fall behind. So might as well try to get more value out of it. Opponent plays a swamp and passes. Well, that's okay. Let's crack the clue token. Draw a Westville Abbey. Well, we're getting all of our pieces this game. And there's a Dustodon. Wow. Well, we're going to play Catcher's Monument. Go to combat, attack for 1. Opponent goes to 18. So this is the clunky hand too, though, because we're playing Monument and Panharmonicon on turns 3 and 4. Fortunately, our opponent is having an extremely slow start. If we were pressured with some fast, aggressive creatures, we'd be in trouble. Fortunately, it looks like we have some breathing room, so that's working for us. Opponent plays a Dreamstealer, so not green-black Constrictor, not zombies. We draw another Dustodon. Okay. So what deck is this then? We're gonna play Panharmonicon. We can just discard the extra Dustodon if our opponent attacks. Yeah, that's fine. So I mean, I think there was a green-black deck that used Dreamstealer. Up there is green. Yeah, I've seen this deck. I don't know where I saw it, but it's something. Maybe MTG Goldfish played it. Grasp of Darkness. Okay, I've seen the deck list for sure. A Dreamstealer, like a discard deck. Yep, they're pumping it. That I've for sure seen this. I just don't know the name of it. I definitely don't think it's super competitive. But we're going to have to discard our hand. We're going to take 5 damage, which means we have to discard 5 cards. So, yep, there goes our hand. We have nothing now. This is the point where I would say Cloud Blazer would be good, but we don't have islands. And we draw planes. The good news is we can just cast Dawn and get our hand back. So let's do that. So there's our hand. Got it back. My opponent and I are both at 3 cards in hand, so really, we've just gone down in 2 life, so it's not the worst. Opponent is going to attack for 1. We have to discard. Going to discard the Pious Evangel, actually, because I want to draw. They're going to make me discard a lot, and I want the Thraben Inspector. Opponent plays Gaunty, Lord of Luxury, so they get to dig through our deck and pick a card that they can play for themselves. And then we draw another Pious Evangel. Well, okay, we will pay 2. Play the Evangel. We will we'll get a token. We will gain a life. We'll play Thraben Inspector. We get another token. We gain 2 life, and we get we get 4 life. We get 2 life from the token coming into play. We get 2 life from the Inspector coming into play. We get 2 clue tokens, and now we will play Thalia's Lieutenant. So we gain 4 more life, and we put 2 +1/+1 counters on the Inspector and the Evangel. That's all a single turn, guys. All of our stuff just came into play this turn, and we've got all of that in play. So that's something this deck is capable of doing, and we're at 24 life too. So yep, we're looking a little bit better now. The death touch on the Gaunty is kind of obnoxious. I think we'll just probably attack with the Inspector, because I'm not really that concerned if it dies. And Collective Brutality kills the Lieutenant. Okay. Opponent plays, I was going to say a Thraben Inspector of their own, but they play my Thraben Inspector. Sure. We draw a land. Well, it's fine because we have clue tokens. So let's crack 1 clue token. Get an island. Wow. I guess we'll crack the other one. Oh, we got a Handwear Militia Captain. We'll definitely play that. We will gain 4 more life. So we're going to go to 26. No, we're going to go to 28. We will attack for 3. Anything that dies is fine, or we will just deal 3 damage if they don't block. Alright, they do block with the Gaunty. Well, that's exactly what I want. I'm willing to sacrifice a Thraben Inspector for a Gaunty, But we are getting to the point where we can flip a Westvale Abbey if we want. Oh, or our opponent will just concede. Yeah, that deck looks like it really needs to win fast. Although they had such a slow start, I don't know. But I want to play Padim in this game because they're going to make us discard. I'm also going to bring in a Stasis Snare for that Dreamstealer. And that should be fine. We'll take out the Panharmonicons because I don't think we need them this game. We'll see. Let's just get into game 2 and we'll see what happens. Alright, game 2 and the final match with Panharmonicon. We draw a lot of islands, but this is fine. We got Thalia's Lancers and a Monument in the same hand, but that's fine, it's okay. Opponent plays a Swamp and passes. We draw a Sunscourge Champion. We'll play Plains and pass. Opponent plays a Desert and a Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Sure. We draw a Pious Evangel. We'll play the Captain and pass. Opponent plays another Glint Sleeve Siphoner. So they could be drawing a lot of cards. And they have Menace too, so I can't block them at the moment. Yeah, opponent attacks for 2. Can't do anything about it. Go to 18. Opponent passes. We draw another Sunscourge Champion. Well, at least we're going to be gaining life this game. I am not going to attack. Am I? Nah. We'll pass. Opponent plays a Fatal Push, killing the Captain. Well, okay. I guess it didn't matter. Opponent's probably going to draw some cards here. Yeah. So we're taking damage fast, and they're drawing cards, which is just bad. All of this is bad. Thought Not Seer. Yeah, so see, it's not really a budget deck, is it? No, Thought Not Seer. Definitely not a budget deck. So yeah, I don't know where this deck. I don't know where I saw this deck. But yeah, there it is. We've got definitely a non-budget deck with Fatal Push and Thought Not Seer. But it's definitely not like a competitive deck, I don't think. We're going to take 4, so we'll go to 14. Maybe this is one of those decks that, like, it was a brew and someone top 8'd a GP with it, and, you know, people started copying it and stuff, and it's just a deck list that's floating around. I'm not sure. But we're going to play Pious Evangel. We'll get a token, gain a life. Opponent pays a life to draw a card. Opponent attacks with everything. Okay, so I'm going to just chump block the Thought Not Seer. Take 4, go to 11. I could have double blocked one of the Siphoners, but it's kind of like whatever. That probably would have been a better choice, actually, now that I think about it, because we're going to be gaining life. So taking the 4 damage wasn't a big deal. Well, we're going to play Sunscourge Champion. We get a token, gain a life. Sunscourge Champion comes into play. We gain 2 life and 1 from the Evangel. I'm actually going to attack for 2. So hey, we're both at 15 here. Opponent's actually going to go to 14, but they'll have more cards in hand. They also have the biggest creature on the battlefield. Yeah, opponent goes to 14 and draws a card. Opponent kills a token with a Fatal Push. That's interesting. Oh, they're just going for the kill. Yeah. I can't block the Glint Sleeve Siphoners, and that's an 8/8 with Trample now. Well, let's just take it. I mean, I could block it, but it's fine. I'll just take it, go to 3, it'll be fine, because we're going to gain some more life. And then we will have the Sunscourge Champion to chump block next turn. Yeah, we can't play that. So we're going to play Sunscourge Champion, gain 3 more life, or 4 more life. I'm going to attack for 2 because apparently I didn't learn my lesson last turn. Opponent's going to go to 12. Opponent's going to draw another card. Opponent's tapping lots of land. I don't like that. Oh, okay. They put 2/1/1 counters on the Sunscourge Champion. Oh, they also gave... I didn't even see that happen. So... Wait, are we dead? 3... Yeah, I think we're dead. They gave the Thought Not Seer +4/+4 and Trample again. I didn't even notice. Oops. So, I think we're just dead here, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way we can set these blocks up to not die. Okay, well, we took Exaxes, went straight to 0. So, it looks like we have one more game. We have one more game with Panharmonument. And do I want to change anything? I don't think so. Maybe we can bring in an Immolating Glare for that Thought Not Seer. And the Dreamstealer. I don't know what I want to take out, I guess we could take out the Lancers or another Panharmonicon. Could also just take out a 3-man inspector. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, this is fine. We'll keep this. Pretty good, actually. Except for the fact that we didn't get double planes again. We got lots of islands, as usual. But we'll play planes and pass. It's always interesting when a series goes to... the final game in a series goes to Game 3. Because now this game is what's going to determine our final record. Opponent played a Glint Sleeve Siphoner, and we drew a Sunscorched Champion. We're going to go ahead and go into Oketcher's Monument, and we will pass. So we're either going to be 4-1 or 3-2 after this. After this game, opponent plays another Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Well, that was our doom last game. Menace and the ability to draw cards is not good for us. We draw a Plains. Okay, so let's play Sunscorched Champion. Get a token, gain 2 life. I don't know if I want to save Immolating Glare for those or not. I mean, the card advantage is really good, so it might be worth it, but I'm more concerned about Thought-Knot Seer or Dreamstealer. Opponent did draw an extra card though. If near dead lands, okay. Fatal pushes the token again. I guess they just don't want the Sunscorched Champion to die because it can be eternalized, but this just seems weird. Fatal push on a token. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's kill one of these. It'll preserve our life total, and it'll stop them from drawing so much. They're drawing a lot less with only one of those. 2 of them gets out of hand, but just 1 isn't terrible, so should be fine. Life goes on, okay. That's a thing that someone just played. We draw a land. I guess we're gonna play Westvale Abbey. Play Thalia's Lancers. Get a token. Opponent's doing stuff. Grasp of Darkness on the token again. Okay, that's fine. Thalia's Lieutenant comes into play. Sunscorched Champion is a 3-4. We will attack for 3. Opponent goes to 23. I know I could have saved that to double block, but I'm kind of okay with racing my opponent at the moment, especially since I have such a bad hand. So long as I'm doing more damage, it's kind of okay with me. My opponent wants to attack for 2 and take 4 every turn. So I'm willing to oblige, I guess. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks for 2. We take it. Go to 16. Thought-Knot Seer. Okay. Got nothing but lands. Cloud Blazer, okay. Let's play that. We get a token, draw 2 cards, gain 2 life. We draw a Temet. Temet could be good with Sunscorched Champion. Yeah, I think I want to play that. So we get another token. Thalia's Lieutenant goes to a 3-3. Yeah, we'll go to combat because we have to because of Temet, but not going to attack, but now we have unblockable tokens every turn. We have Thalia's Lieutenant getting fairly large. We have a flying creature, and I'm totally down with just chump blocking with Sunscorched Champion and then bringing it back with Eternalize, and then having that token be a 5-5 unblockable. Feeling pretty good right now. See what my opponent does. Looks like they're tapping mana for something, and they changed their mind. And then they unchanged their mind. It's going to be that +4/+4 trample thing. I forget the name of it already. Yep, larger than life on the Glint Sleeve Siphoner. And then our opponent taps 4 for Yahenni's Expertise. Well, that kind of ruins our plans because everything on our side is going to die except... No, everything dies. Everything just dies. Opponent plays Collective Brutality, dealing 2 and gaining 2. And then they attack. We take 4, go to 12. So this is looking a whole lot worse. We can't embalm Temet though. And he kind of, he makes himself unblockable, so that's nice. So let's do that. We will embalm Temet, and then we will play Thalia's Lieutenant, which is going to give Temet a +1/+1 counter. So it will be a 4/4 unblockable every turn. It's still not looking great, but we have a blocker. We could leave the Sunscorched Champion back to block, but I'm all for just attacking. We'll bring our opponent down to 19. I'm not in danger of dying. We do have Westvale Abbeys. If we can get a couple more creatures, that's a huge creature with lifelink, so that's not the worst. So I don't feel too threatened right now. The only danger right now is another larger to life. Our opponent only has 1 card in hand though, so it won't kill us. But that's basically the worst case scenario, and that's not gonna endanger us. Next turn I can attack with Temet will be 4/4 unblockable. Sunscorched Champion, we can just swing with it if they choose to double block. and it dies, that's fine. We'll internalize it, and then we have a 5/5 unblockable. Also, we gain 4 life. I just don't know what that one card is. Alright, I keep forgetting about if near dead lands. I think that's what's coming, possibly. Opponent taps 3. Hashtag Oasis on the Thought-Knot here. Okay. Still not dead. And it can be chump blocked. It doesn't have trample. So I'm just going to chump the Thought-Knot here. I'll take 2. It's fine. That was far from terrible. We draw a Cloud Blazer. Okay, that's more life. So let's play the Westvale Abbey. And let's play Cloud Blazer. So if our lieutenant gets a +1/+1 counter, we draw 2. Pious Evangel. That's okay too. So let's play Pious Evangel. We get a token, and we gain 1 life, and Athalia's Lieutenant gets another +1/+1 counter. So now we can attack for quite a bit, and the tokens are going to keep us relatively safe. So let's attack with Lieutenant, Champion, and Temet. We deal 11, opponent goes to 8. So again, the worst thing here is the larger than life. The trample, we definitely don't want that, but it's not going to kill us again. It's just the worst case scenario again. Also, the if near deadlands, killing off the tokens. A board sweeper would also be bad right now, though we would keep the champion and the Temet, and I guess the lieutenant too if it was a Yahenni's expertise. Yeah, there's the deadlands. They target the Pious Evangel. I guess that makes sense. There's the larger than life. That's what I was afraid of. We're still not dead. I can just take it because we win. They're tapped out. We go to 3, and there we go. Okay, yeah, we won. I don't know why they attacked when... I mean, yeah, they could have just not attacked and not died. No, well, they were kind of dead. We had Champion dealing 4. They could have double blocked that. But then we had the Lieutenant 2 flying, and then 2 damage flying with Cloud Blazer, and then the unblockable Temet token. So yeah, there we go, guys. I guess we went 4-1 with Panharmonument. I don't play standard that much, but hey, when I do, apparently I go 4-1. No, this was a janky deck. This was a terrible deck, and we got really lucky with our matchups. I mean, yeah, we played that red-white humans deck. That was pretty good at an F&M level. We did play the blue-white control deck. That one was pretty good as well. But after that, we played what? We played that red-white vehicles thing. We just played this. I don't know where this came from. I know I've seen a similar deck list. But we played this. Definitely not a tier 1 deck. And then what else did we play? Why am I forgetting? Oh, the Curses deck. Right, the Curses deck, of course. The Curses deck. Yeah, we played against Curses, janky vehicles deck, and then this, which might be competitive, might not be. I don't know. It's weird. I've seen it before, but it's not something that I see a ton of. So yeah, we got very favorable matchups just in terms of not being matched up against, you know, some of the top decks in the format. So that was just kind of luck. I don't think this is a 4-1 deck really. It's just the matchups were not super tough, and that was definitely beneficial to us. But hey, we went 4-1 with it. It's a fun deck. It's kind of silly. But I think we kind of get the idea of it, right? We just gain tons of life and just stay in the game forever until the point where we can either like assemble a massive Thalia's Lieutenant, or we get an Angel of Invention in play, which we didn't see much of because we only have 2 of them. Actually, when I first started recording this series, they were $3 or 3 tickets each. I think they've gone up to 5 as I'm recording this. You know, it keeps getting more and more expensive. I think this deck right now is getting close to 20 tickets. And it's not a 20 ticket deck. For 20 tickets, you could get a lot better than this. But it's just the prices kind of jumped up while I was recording. Before I even posted the first video, actually. But, yeah, so that's just a thing. But it was fun. It's kind of silly. The games took forever. Oh, man, the games are really long. Some of the longest games that I've played on this channel. But hey, 4-1, and it was kind of funny, and it's kind of silly, and it was kind of ridiculous. You know, hey, Pious Evangel. Who thought Pious Evangel was playable? Apparently nobody. Oh, we never did flip it either. I did say never flip it. We never did flip it. I don't think. Did we flip it? I don't think so. But anyway, that's the series, guys. I hope you liked the deck I kind of hope you like the deck, or at least I hope you enjoyed watching me play the deck. If you want to see more janky, budget, kind of weird decks like this, definitely check out the channel. I play all formats. I play Modern, Standard, and Pauper. Might be doing some Commander stuff in the future. I don't know for sure. But for now, hey, if you like this, check out the channel. There's more decks, and there's pack openings and stuff like that as well. So check it out. Subscribe if you haven't. And I guess I'll see you guys with whatever deck comes next.